Good evening, everyone. It is almost time. You've all been waiting very patiently live on the Twitch website, on the chat box. I've got a few of you in there. The Pied Piper, Bobberts, Weswick Gaming, Riotous Tag. I know Rusty's watching. I know Daz is watching. The viewer list is expanding very, very quickly. We're ready to go for the Season 8 driver draw. What division will you be in? Who will be your teammate? What team will you be in? Will all be answered within the next half an hour. We'll be starting from T6, working all the way to the F1 division, and it will all be live here on Twitch, XI Racing League CH1. Let's get going.
Good evening, everybody. For those who don't know who I am XRL Roberts, aka Adam Roberts, and I'll be doing the XRL Season 8 driver draw. I'm hopefully that we can take this season further beyond compared to the previous 7 seasons, and hopefully I can, with the help of the rest of the board and the drivers in this league, that we can go forward together. So, yeah, a couple of things that I will mention before we start the draw. Number one, as to why I'm wearing a morph suit. A lot of people will probably ask that question. Simple reason being because I felt like it. All right, and because you know, I think you've seen the Ferrari talked far too many times by a certain person. You may know who that is. You know, if you don't know, then it's that face XRL, but yeah, a couple of things before we go to start the draw. Obviously, in this ball, the smaller ball, you'll find that will be the constructors, ranging from Mercedes as number 1 to Marussia at number 7, and then on your left hand side, my right, you'll find the 14 ping pong balls from the drivers listed 1 to 14, obviously, and the random number that everyone's been given in their respective divisions. So yeah, good luck to everybody. I will start off with doing 1 constructor, then 2 following drivers, and so on and so forth. So again, good luck to everybody. I will start from tier 6 and work our way up. So here we go. And the first team number is team number 6, which is Scuderia Toro Rosso. And the first driver is driver number 7. Driver number 7 is Daz LFC Gerard. And he will be partnered with driver number 6, which is Moontrix. Moontrix, who is a new driver for this season, and Daz, a former driver himself, and has been with us for many, many years now. Okay, the second team is team number 1, which is Mercedes AMG Petronas. And the first driver to go with that is driver number 8. Driver number 8 is XRL Petronas. And he will be partnered with driver number 3. And driver number 3 is last season's T6 runner-up actually, Temper 3D, so not a bad pairing there. The next team is team number 7, which is Marussia F1. And the first driver to be in Marussia F1 is driver number 12. Driver number 12 is Mini Ninja 8. And Mini Ninja's teammate will be driver number 1. Driver number 1, Motorsport Nerd. Coming to the halfway point now, we have constructor team number 2, which is Infinity Red Bull Racing. And the first driver in the Red Bull is driver number 2. Driver number 2, Schumacher IMA. And he will be partnered with driver number 5. And driver number 5 is a new driver we have in, Superbra 28. The next team is team number 3, Scuderia Ferrari. Last season's probably best car to have in the 2013 game. Will it be the same in the 2014 game? And the first driver to be picked on this will be driver number 9. Driver number 9 is Hail King Tomo. And King Tomo's driving partner will be driver number 14. Driver number 14, Flash Student 4. So leaves us with 2 more constructors to go. And the first one is constructor number 5. Constructor number 5 is Sahara Force India. Probably the best looking car in the game, I would admit. And the first driver in that to be in this Force India is driver number 10. Driver number 10 is Marley I7I. And he will be partnered with driver number 11. Number 11 is another new driver in, is Ricciardo XVI, which simply leaves us with 1 constructor left, which is Williams Racing. Obviously only 2 drivers left in this. Driver number 13, which is Pure Hamilton XD, and lastly driver number 4, which is Jism 75. So that concludes the T6 division. We'll swiftly move on to the F5 division now. Right guys, so that concluded the T6 division. Now we move on to the F5000 division. Again, another list of new drivers, some old faces, and well, again, good luck to everybody, and let's hope you get what you asked for. So the first team to come out is team number 2, which is Infinity Red Bull Racing. And the first driver to come out of that will be driver number 5. Driver number 5, new driver JJ Super 9. And he will be partnered up with driver number 3. Driver number 3, Craig Senna. Next team out, team 1, Mercedes AMG Petronas. First driver out is driver number 13. Driver number 13, Ryan JX17. And he will be partnered with driver number 9. Driver number 9 is Jollypot021. Next constructor out is constructor number 7. Constructor number 7 is Marussia F1 team. And the first driver number is driver number 7. Driver number 7 is XRL Draco Fire, a legend in XRL. And he will be partnered up with driver number 14, Mr. Deeds, 1983. The next constructor, constructor number 6, Scuderia Toro Rosso. And the first driver in the Toro Rosso will be driver number 4. Driver number 4, JP's 94. And he will be partnered with driver number 11. Eyes the Best, last season's T6 champion. The next team to follow, team number 4, Williams Racing. And the first person in that will be driver number 8. Driver number 8, XRL Killers. And he will be partnered with driver number 10. Driver number 10, F1X Originals. This leaves us with 2 teams to go. First team out, team number 5, Sahara Force India. And the first driver in the Force India will be driver number 2, Miss Brilliant. And she will be partnered with driver number 12, Charlie Whiting 4. So that just leaves us with 1 constructor remaining, which is constructor number 3, Scuderia Ferrari, and 2 remaining drivers, driver number 1, which is Delta 6989, and driver number 6, Crazy Runner 94. So that concludes F5000. Again, I hope you got what you wanted, got the teammates you may have asked for. We'll swiftly move on to the F4 division, which last season I personally think was the best division, and wonder if these guys can, hopefully live up to it again.
Project Cars, the ultimate driver journey. Create a driver, choose your starting point, and then aim for glory. Climb the motorsport ranks quickly to claim the ultimate prize. Dominate one particular motorsport defiantly against all challengers. Or become a multi-discipline master and prove you can compete in all forms of racing. Complete all 3 of these historic goals, and you'll be on your way to entering the Hall of Fame alongside your heroes. Project Cars. Your journey, one destination.
Guys, so we move on to the F5000 division. As I already mentioned, I thought it was the best division last season, and I hope the guys that we got some similar faces, some new drivers, and I hope they live up to the expectations again. So let's crack on with it. First team out, team number 4, which is Williams Racing. And the first driver that's going out will be driver number 3. Driver number 3, iLeroy 7X. And he will be partnered with driver number 2, XRL Cornish. Everyone knows about XRL Cornish returning to us for another season. Let's hope he doesn't crash out and damage his wing. Hint, hint, test session. Next team out, team number 1, Mercedes-AMG Petronas. And the first driver in the series, driver number 8, which is Righteous Tag 840. And his teammate is driver number 4, Harry D. If those who don't know who Harry D was, his previous gaming tag was Sick Harry. Next team out, team number 3, Scuderia Ferrari. And the first driver of that will be driver number 1, Irish Blue Gunner, another legend in the XRL. And he will be with driver number 14, which is John Digweed, who did well at the end of last season, especially in Brazil. He really impressed me, so it'll be a really good pairing there. Next team out is team number 6, Sahara Force India. And the first driver will be driver number 12. Driver number 12, Chris 92 LEW. New driver in the league, let's hope we can live up to his name with LEW. And he will be partnered with driver number 6. And driver number 6, JPS 723. Next team out is team number 5. Team number 5, Sahara Force India. And the first driver is driver number 5, which is XRL Gravedigger. Last season's F5 champion, taking it to the final race. And he will be partnered with driver number 11, which is Fat Penguin 96. 2 more constructors to go. The first one, number 7, Marussia F1 team. Let's see who's going to get the Marussia. And the first driver, unlucky for some, but driver number 13, which is Speed Demon 8021. And he will be partnered with driver number 7, CUFC X Ewan, which leaves us with 1 team left. Team number 2, Infinity Red Bull Racing, and the 2 remaining drivers, driver number 9, which is C Palmer 11, and driver number 10, ACPX Beast. So that concludes F4. Hope everybody got what they wanted or near enough, so if not, tough luck, and we'll swiftly move on to GP3. Right then, moving swiftly on to GP3. Got some more big new names into this one. Some people who I thought wouldn't be in this division but are. But nevertheless, let's crack on and see what we get. And the first team out is team number 4, Williams Racing. And the first driver is driver number 7. Driver number 7, RC Rapids. And he will be partnered with driver number 1, XRL Michaels. 2 people in F4 last season, both did quite well actually in the races they did. Good pairing, really good pairing. Next team out is team number 6, which is Scuderia Toro Rosso. And the first driver is driver number 3. Driver number 3 is new driver, an American driver, Crazy Bruin 12. And he will be partnered with driver number 9, Samster BRFC. Next team to follow is team number 2, which is Infinity Red Bull Racing. And the first driver in that is driver number 2, which is Jabba Smurf. New driver again into the league. Wish him all the best. And he'll be partnered with driver number 12, which is Silver Arrow 44. Next team to follow is team number 5, which is Sahara Force India. And the first driver is driver number 10. Driver number 10 is NMR Mr. Indigo. And he will be partnered with driver number 4, Smithical. Next team up is team number 3, Scuderia Ferrari. First driver is driver number 8, Ryan W7799, had the Ferrari himself last season. And he will be partnered with driver number 14, I Rusty Nuts. Leaves us with 2 teams to go. And the first one, Mercedes AMG Petronas. And 4 remaining drivers. And the first driver out is driver number 11, Tom Chambers 92. And he will be partnered with driver number 13, the Pied Piper 27. So it leaves us with just 1 car to go, which is the Marussia F1 team, and that will be partnered by drivers number 5, which is XRL Bernie, and driver number 6, which is F1 Speed. So that concludes the GP3 division. Again, a lot of mixed bags in there actually, some pretty good drivers in there. Hopefully for another competitive division, and we'll swiftly move on to GP2. So 4 divisions down, only 2 more to go. Hopefully, again as I said, hopefully everyone's got what they wanted so far, and you've got the team that you may have asked for. If not, oh well, just have to say hello and get used to it. But anyways, let's go with the GP2 division now. And the first team out is Mercedes AMG Petronas. And the first driver in that, driver number 14, X-Jambo X. And he will be partnered with driver number 7, which is Filipino Postman. Next team out is team number 3, Scuderia Ferrari. And that will be accompanied by driver number 13, which is Tom65. And his teammate will be driver number 3, Bobby8232. Next team is team number 7, which is the Marussia F1 team. And that'll be accompanied by driver number 9, Driver number 9 is Askassin, last season's F4 champion. And he'll be accompanied by driver number 1, just like Senna. The next team out is team number 4, which is Williams Racing. And the first driver in that is driver number 6. Driver number 6 is VXR Chianari. And he will be accompanied by driver number 8, which is Seawalker 1998. The next team out is team number 5, which is Sahara Force India. And the first driver in that will be driver number 12, which is XGSY Davy 45. And he'll be accompanied by driver number 5, which is Connorized. Just 2 more teams to go. And the first one is team number 2, which is Infinity Red Bull Racing. And they'll be accompanied by driver number 2, which is Flame Dragon 72. And his teammate is driver number 10, which is the Living Dead 69. Which just leaves us with one more team, which is Scuderia Toro Rosso. And they'll be accompanied by the last 2 remaining drivers, which is driver number 11, which is XRL LGS, and driver number 4, which is Dizzy Cupid 519. So that concludes the GP2 division, just one more to go now, and that's for the F1 boys. Again, hopefully the GP2 guys are happy with what they have and their teammates, and yeah, we'll swiftly move on. So, last division now, the F1 division. This was an immensely close division last season, full of twists and turns, and well, we hope for a repeat again this season, again with the likes of some new drivers and some old drivers that continue racing with us. So, here we go for the final time. So the first team up is Mercedes AMG Petronas, team number 1. And that will be taken up by driver number 13, which is CBA Super Sick 58. And his teammate will be driver number 10, Seyaru. Next team out is team number 3, which is Scuderia Ferrari. That'll be accompanied by driver number 3, which is TRL Maguire. And his teammate will be driver number 6, Jamie 2503. next team out is team number 6, which is Scuderia Toro Rosso. And they'll be accompanied by driver number 5, which is XRL Stewart B949, last season's GP2 champion. And he will be accompanied by driver number 9, which is Ian Unstoppable. The next team out is team number 4, which is Williams Racing. They'll be accompanied by driver number 8. Driver number 8 is Azar Reactions. And now he'll be accompanied by driver number 1, which is XRL Bobbert. Next team out is team number 2, which is Infinity Red Bull Racing. And the first driver for that is driver number 12, which is Sean Bean 22. And he will be accompanied by driver number 4, or Velexity, last season's F1 champion. Which leaves us with just 2 teams to go. And the first team is team number 5, which is Sahara Force India. And the first driver in that is driver number 7, which is Vikshan Hazar. And his teammate will be driver number 11, which is RC Horner. That leaves us with one more team, team number 7, the Marussia F1 team. And that will be accompanied by our last 2 drivers, which is driver number 2, which is XRL Fearless. And his teammate, driver number 14, is Stego 1988. So guys, that concludes the XRL Season 8 driver draw. Again, I hope everybody is happy with what they've got and their teammates that they've been given. All I'd like to say is good luck to everybody for this season. Keep up the good work that everyone's been doing. And we'll be seeing you, well, for the first race for the F1 Division on Sunday the 9th of November through to Wednesday.
Right, that wasn't meant to come up. So there you have it, guys. There's the driver draws. It's been really good having so many people turn up and watch the stream. I believe 60 at one point. So really good to see as many of you turn out. Get over to the forums. Put your comments on what you think of your driver draws and your teammates on the forum on your main on the main thread for your division. It'd be good to get some opinions. And over the course of the week, there will be some blog posts from me giving like an outlook to the season, giving maybe a breakdown of who I think will finish where, and a little comment for each driver for every division. And then obviously we start next Sunday on the 9th, live from 7:30. We're going to start a little bit earlier. Next season we've got a few bits and pieces that are going to come out in terms of we're going to be doing Legends of XRL, XRL Classic races. We've got a bunch of different things, so it'd be good if you can join us. Swishbone's going to be busy doing a few Legends of XRL drivers interviews over the course of the week, and they'll be on there for Sunday at 7:30. So if you can't make it for 7:30, make it for 8 o'clock. Next Sunday at 8 o'clock, Sunday the 9th of November, the F1 division starts their race, and then obviously it goes through as normal through Monday to Wednesday for all of the other divisions. So I hope you can make it, hope you can watch, hopefully just as many people can turn up, and I hope you've liked your car. Sick Harry says, well, I've missed the F4 draws. Well, I can tell you your car, Sick Harry, you are in the Mercedes with Riotous tag. I know he's quite happy. So if you have missed your division, then it will be uploaded to YouTube pretty much as soon after this is done. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, so keep an eye on the channel and it will be there, and you can check it over again. Even see the mistake I did with the advert on iRacing, which I think a few of you kind of noticed, and it hurt your ears. I apologise for that. But yeah, time to get out to the track. 1 week of practicing live at Australia. We'll be there next week, and hopefully you will all enjoy racing this season. Good luck, and we'll see you on the track.